So I ball, bring out the claws, break each and every law. I'm answering every call. Getting all the money, I ball. Money. See me but can't see me at all. Cash. Cadillac to Benz on no stall. Money. Picasso's line my cottage's hall. Get it, my nigga. Bricks. Money. Flip.
Hi, this is Robert Will with the Keep It Dago podcast. We're here today with SDWade. Somebody slick and quick out of San Diego, California. He raps, kind of comedic with it. He does all kinds of stuff. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let him do something he does great. Tell you about him. Say what's up to the people in San Diego, SD.
Hey, San Diego, what's happening? Dago, you good out there? I'm good. I'm keeping it real. What's happening?
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you start rapping, like, especially in the particular form that you did as comedy? But first of all, how did you just get started?
I started rapping just like everybody else, man. You know, living in Dago is diverse. But I grew up back in the day when it was still super real. So I was like listening to like Mitchie Slick, Ise Uno, Damu, people like that. So they would just influence all of us growing up. I was in high school when they was really on top. And they mixtapes was going around, you know, everybody was just, they was keeping it super real. So they was influencing everybody's moves. I was listening to them. My uncle was raising me. He was he was real too. So he's showing me certain things, showing me the ropes. And then music is a major impact on people's life. So with that in my ear, you know, it kind of like it nudged me that way because I went to Mission Bay when Lincoln closed down. So everybody, you know, they came all over there and then we was all kicking with the homies. Everybody, you know, smoked and stuff like that. So that became a major part of my life. It was just like 24/7. We in the streets, you know, we're doing little stupid stuff that you shouldn't be doing. Like, I'm not going to go into detail, but, you know, we was just living that life. We was just youngsters, man, 16, 17, doing our thing. And, you know, hip hop culture and rap is a major part of, you know, what is the fabric of what we were doing at that time.
Right. And I noticed that you paid a little homage to some of the people that came before you. That's nice to see people that remember that San Diego does have a heritage when it comes to hip hop ourselves as an urban entertainment center.
Well, can I say something? All right. So Mitchie Slick, Damu, Ise Uno, Seaweed, J.O. Felony, Black Mikey. Like, these are the cats that was rapping when not everybody could be a rapper. Like back in the day, you had to be reputable, you had to be about something. People had to really be rocking and feeling you. Nowadays, anybody could just be a rapper and you just, like, money could put you there if you just invest right, or like, you know, that's why you see kind of like some weirdos that make it. But back then you had to be a reputable, you had to be really from the street, you had to be about something. So I always pay homage to them cats because they was doing it when not everybody could just do it. And they was doing it like real grassroots, like they CDs was going around, mixtapes, they was pushing, you know, they're at the malls selling CDs. They was really having to grind for theirs. They didn't have social media where you can just get followers. You didn't really have to talk to people. You could just go on Instagram and Facebook. They didn't have that. They was out there really grinding. They had to really be about something. So I always pay respect to them cats, man. That's big ups to them.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, talking about paying respect to the other artists out here, how do you feel about the current movement toward more unity in the city that's been kind of going on for a while? It's tripped up here and there, but it continues. How do you feel about it? Do you feel that it's good for the industry, or do you feel they're unattached? Like, just your opinion.
I feel like Dago particularly is in its own bubble. We don't really have a platinum artist. Mitchie Slick spoke on that. He is our platinum artist, to be real, but we're kind of like in a world of our own. It's called the planet over here. And but I like how people are starting to come around and support one another. It's still a little cliquey, but you know, people in my center, they need to get out of that and branch out further, because San Diego is like so big. Our county is big, and there's people in Oceanside, Oceanside, San Diego too. We're San Diego too down here. Like 30, 40 miles up east, all that. This is all San Diego. There's bound to be some super good talent in all these miles that make San Diego up. And so to keep it like to be, oh, this is only Point Loma rap, only Point Loma can make it, or only Southeast can make it. No, that's crazy. And then when one person makes it, he's supposed to uplift all the rest. So like nobody has a crystal ball. You can't tell who's gonna make it, but somebody eventually is gonna make it because there's some really good, you know, hot music coming out of San Diego. And we
bump it.
Huh?
I said, I know.
Yeah, we bump it. We bump it locally. Facts. We bump it locally, but like you'd have to be super naive to think that when you're putting your shit over on Instagram and Facebook that out of towners and just regular people, they're not seeing that too, because they are. I get calls all the time. Hey, I seen you doing your thing at this show, that show, this show. And those are people from Arkansas, Kansas. Like, so people are seeing it. LA, everybody sees it. You're naive if you think that people aren't seeing your posts on Instagram. Yeah. But so if we support each other, it's like back in the day, like Oakland, for example, their hood is super deep. They got a lot of urban, you know, so they support when one artist comes up, they all support it. And then there's such a number of urban individuals, Blacks and Mexicans, people into hip hop, that they put that dude on the pedestal and let him go. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that in San Diego, like whoever it is, or whatever.
The numbers for it.
Yeah, whatever group of individuals.
Almost 3.5 million in the San Diego area. I'm including all of San Diego County there. We definitely have the numbers.
Yeah, we have the numbers, and you know, we need to support each other, man, so that it gets noticed and recognized, and let the person go and go on to the next step, and then hopefully they come back and, you know, they start shining a light, because that's what it's going to take. Like, you know, if we had somebody that was like T.I. or Jeezy, you know, and they made a hit record, right? They're up there, boom. And then they come back and they start filming in the town and doing songs with people, and we start getting heard, then that's going to bubble. You know, that's what it takes. You got to take your pride out of it, and you got to share the light, man. You like, don't be scared to let the next person shine, because you're shining too.
It's all about helping as many people shine as you can, and you can shine through them. You help people shine, they're going to be willing to come back and help you shine, and they're going to help others shine, and then we're helping each other shine. Because down here in San Diego, we have our own music, we have our own clothing lines. You know, we have a lot more filmmakers than most people know. And so we do have an urban entertainment industry. It's just not cohesive. Once it becomes cohesive, I think we'll be unstoppable.
Yeah. San Diego, when it does get noticed, is going to make a big footprint, because there's a lot of individuals out here that are real artsy, real crafty. They're holding a lot in that's not getting recognized. So when it does hit, it's going to be like a freight train. It's going to hit tough. It's going to hit hard. And, you know, everybody's going to see it, because we're so deep out here. We got a gang of talented individuals, and not just one person. Like, people are so multifaceted. We going to go up when we finally do go up, you know?
Yeah, in a lot of different lanes. Now, speaking of being so talented and the way that we rock out here, let's talk about some of the shows and stuff that you've done. Because you've done shows, you've done videos. I mean, you've been really rocking this game and repping Dago with it, to the point that SDWade is the handle. So let's talk about that some.
San Diego Wade is my handle, because damn it, I'm from San Diego. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to know that. But there ain't no other. Well, Don Diego too. He was dope. I used to listen to him growing up. I really like his name, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from San Diego, so I just rep it like that. But you know, sometimes I be having to travel. Like, my recent show was in Oceanside, and I haven't really messed with Oceanside, but going up there and just seeing how urban and dope the hip hop scene is, man. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, like, because San Diego down here is like not like that really, but up there is just so deep in hip hop. Like, everybody's just on some cool vibe. Like, let's get heard, let's throw this show, everybody come together. The homies, the DJ. I got 4 homies over here that rap. Oh, you rap too? Oh yeah, you're pretty dope. Here, let's do this show. Like, and there's lowriders in the alley bouncing, and it's just it's dope, man.
It's headed in that direction in San Diego, but kind of as it was starting to get there, COVID came and busted it up a little bit. But I think it will be back.
See, I wasn't here for that, man. I was gone. I was paying my due for, you know, people being square. So I wasn't here. But but I've been in the music game for a long time. So I did have a deep run with rap in San Diego down here. And I don't know, man, people, like, the support really hasn't, like, to be honest with you, the support really hasn't been there sometimes. Like I got my homies that support me and we rock for my shit. Like at a certain point, I was just making music for me and my homies to like. And to keep it honest with you, I'm just doing this to have fun right now. Like I have no intentions. I'm not trying to get famous or trying to get rich. Like that's a cool bonus, but I'm having fun with it. And I feel like that's why I'm being successful right now, because I just don't care. Like you only live once, man. YOLO, you know what I'm saying? And you have to live every day like it's your last. Just have fun. Like the moment I stop having fun with it, I'll be done with it. And that's a Drake quote. I know that might sound a little like squirty, y'all, but that's some real stuff right there, man. Like you got to just have fun with it. Stop having intentions. Stop making songs like, oh, I want this to be on the radio and make it. And if it doesn't, whatever, like stop doing that. Just do songs to make yourself feel happy, express yourself. And then if you're on the right path and it's really working for you and you're grinding correctly, it's going to get noticed. You know what I'm saying?
So one of the things that speaking of getting noticed, one of the things I know that you do that gets you noticed really well is that you add some comedy into some of the songs and some of the videos sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I have a you only live once mentality, man. I just don't like I'm mixed. I'm black and white. So in the time when I grew up, I wasn't black enough for the homies. I wasn't white enough for the white people. Like I was stuck in the middle. And so it made me like have to like find some weird lane to like make it. I was always fighting people. Like it was crazy. But now at this point, like I'm a little older now and mature and I just don't care, man. Like you're either going to think I'm funny and rock with me or not. Either way, I don't care. I'm just trying to have fun. And that's what life is about, man. Like it's not about all being super serious and like shooting somebody or whatever your like trip is on. Like that's not even what it is anymore. This is 2021. Like people's rocking with each other. Like even to bring it towards gaming, like Bloods is getting money with Crips and vice versa. And like people don't care about that, about super game banging anymore. Like some to an extent they do. And I respect that. I have respect for it, but it's about getting money, man. And whether it's rap music, detailing cars, doing podcasts, doing radio stuff, or getting stains out of being stain remover and getting stains out of a couch. Like do what you got to do to make your money, because at the end of the day, you got to pay your bills. You got to make your bread. That's what it is. Not everybody's going to be a rapper. Not everybody's going to be a WWF superstar, but whatever it is, just be the most professional that you can be and the best at whatever you're doing. And you gonna rock. You're going to be cool. People going to respect that. That's my outlook.
Facts, 100. Now, with an outlook like that and the background that you have, I bet you can drop a vicious freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we put that to the test?
You want to hear a freestyle? Okay. Hey, cop a sack and go sell it. Prioritize, go reconfigure. I only deal with real killers when talk business, trying to get the millions. Rest of them might fold and tell them. Then the feds out booking felons. Buy my bitch, them big ass melons, the stash of crack when niggas telling. Get out my way like the competition, or don't be shocked when niggas come up missing. Good. I'm not gonna keep on freestyling, but those are just a little couple of bars. You know what I'm saying?
But that was a little taste, and it definitely was something, man. You did your thing. So congratulations. You guys see what it is. SDWade representing San Diego. Freestyle amazing. You hear some of his music. You hear a couple clips at the beginning of this interview. He's a bad boy, and he's got some comedy for you. He's gonna make.
I got another thing to say. I got another thing to say. Another important thing is stop telling on yourself in raps. You know what I'm saying? Like use some incognito words. Don't like I have priors for it too. I talk too lame, but people are watching. Like I made my Fear and Loathing video, SDWade Fear and Loathing. It has 5 million views on World Star. And when I put that, all of a sudden the homie called me the next day. Hey, you got a couple dudes out front staring at your car and said, you just put that video up. And I had to bounce from the city for a while. They was on me. So like that freestyle, I try to use little incognito words that you don't really know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. And if you really examine them, you will know what I'm talking about. So stop being so blatant and obvious in your raps. That's my little key to people that are rapping and stuff.
Okay. So that's your little key you giving them.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, before we close this out, we've learned a lot about you, and of course, we'll be back to talk with you more again soon. Things are starting to open back up. I know you've been doing some performances because I've seen some stuff from you already. How do you think it's going to look in San Diego when everything is fully open as far as our industry goes? Just your projection.
I think that the world is starting from ground zero. And I think that if you want it, you can go out and get it. You just got to advertise yourself correctly. because that's what I'm going through right now. Like, and if you have put in the correct work and you have like clips of your videos and you're taking whenever you're doing something, take footage, because nowadays it's all about footage. If you don't have footage of it, you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
Another thing that they call footage is content. Everybody wants content for anything.
Content. So flood your gates with content, whatever it is you're doing. It doesn't matter if you install, you know, whatever, or put TVs up or wash the dishes, but put content, because you can be the best in your lane, whatever it is. Just have that content. For me, I do music, so it's an electronic press kit, EBK, EPK. So I got all my content from my shows. I got upcoming days. I got prior videos, where to find my views, links, put it all together, go out there and sell yourself. It's about selling yourself right now. And I think anybody can make it. And get all your homies, get people advertised and bring them to the show and smash the show out. So the club owner sees it. All they care about is selling drinks. If you make the club money, they go invite you back and you can keep on killing it.
Keep right on doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's some game. That's some game. Now, how do people contact you? I mean, Instagram, Clubhouse, Facebook. Give it up.
Yeah, you can contact me. My Instagram, first and foremost, is SD__Wade. That is my main music landing page. Facebook is Dustin Wade. I also have an SDWade on Facebook. You hit any one of them social medias up. I'm very active. I'm on there every day. You can always get at me. I see everything y'all saying. I will talk back to you. That's how you get at me. That's how I get booked. I got information on there. And I put my upcoming shows and what I'm doing. I like to go out here and just have fun and splurge, because you only live once. You know what I'm saying?
You only live once. And you got a lot of knowledge, and hopefully at some point you'll want to make it available to a lot more people. So are you working on any type of books or any type of how-to material or anything like that?
You said any kind of books?
Yeah, like anything to deal with music, because it seems like you have a lot of wisdom to give to younger artists or upcoming artists. And I was saying, are you funneling that to them somehow?
You know, I might be considered bad at that. I'm really, because right now I just got back, keep it real with you. So I'm like popping myself off, but I'm not like, I'm not shysty with it at all. Like all you got to do is hit me up. Hey, what's up? Like I got people on my Instagram that I don't even necessarily know, but they ask me questions. I hit them back with, you know, my knowledge of things. I have been doing this rap thing for about 15, 20 years. I've been to every end of it. I've done big shows, little shows, middle shows. Like I know what I'm doing. And yeah, you can just reach out and talk to me on Instagram, send me a DM. I'll talk to you back. Like I'm not hard to contact. I live in Pacific Beach. I'm here every single day. All you gotta do is go walk on the beach and you'll see me there. You know, I post every day from there, and I'm everywhere. I be in Southeast, I be in Oceanside, I be downtown, I be in Linda Vista. I just be everywhere. Contact me. I'll link up. It's nothing.
Hey, wherever it is, you're there.
Yeah.
There you go. So you guys definitely know how to get in touch with SD. And before we go, we can close out the way that we always do. And that is keep grinding, keep it real, and always
keep it Dago.